New 5. The Golden State Warriors are not going to like hearing this. They are heading into a very tough Western Conference this season and will need another heroic performance from Steph Curry to make it far. Although the Warriors failed to trade for Paul George this offseason, they did add DeAnthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, and Buddy Hield. While not blockbuster moves, Golden State feels good about these additions. However, ESPN's Zach Lowe isn't as optimistic. Speaking on NBA Today this week, Lowe said the Warriors need to hit a home run to get back into championship contention. It's going to take a home run, a lightning strike, something like when the Spurs drafted Kawhi Leonard toward the end of Tim Duncan's prime, Lowe stated on ESPN. Because this is what happens to great legends who stay with one team. You win a lot, and while you're winning, you're drafting late in the first round, so you're probably not getting stars. Lowe continued, and then the core gets older, and it's tough to transition from that to greatness again while those veterans are still around. They're a good team, deep in the Western Conference. They could win a round, maybe even 2 if things go right. But they're not true contenders. Despite this harsh reality for Curry and the Warriors, Lowe did note that all hope is not lost for Golden State. It's not a reflection of Steph, or necessarily of mismanagement, although they'd probably want that James Wiseman pick back, Lowe added. They'll keep looking for stars, just like they did with Paul George and Lauri Markkanen. They have assets to trade. They're not done yet, but it's going to take that one home run, that lightning strike, to get them back to the top. With more than a month to go before the regular season starts, the Warriors are still hoping to make a move to improve their roster. New 3. It's tough losing Klay, no doubt about it. You have to celebrate what we achieved, but also be ready to move forward, Stephen Curry said after Klay Thompson's departure, raising an important question. What's next? For over 13 years, Thompson was to Curry what Scottie Pippen was to Michael Jordan. He supported the main scorer with his own three-pointers and offensive plays. Now, at 36, Curry's window to win a 5th championship is closing, and the loss of Klay only makes things harder. Thankfully, the recent additions of 2 veteran players might help get the team back on track. Former NBA player and veteran coach Jerry Stackhouse recently spoke about what we can expect from the Warriors moving forward. The team has been active in the offseason, making strategic moves while trying to stay within the salary cap and luxury tax limits. This season, fans in the Bay Area will see Buddy Hield and Kyle Anderson in Warriors jerseys. While neither player has major accolades like championships or All-Star selections, Warriors assistant coach believes they're exactly what the team needs right now. Buddy, Hield, and Kyle Anderson bring a lot to the table. Anderson, especially in Memphis, has been a versatile player who can fill multiple roles. And hopefully, Buddy will help ease the loss of Klay, said Stackhouse. Klay was a cornerstone here for so long, especially with his shooting, so it's a big transition. Stackhouse also mentioned his plans to integrate the new additions and familiarize himself with key returning players like Kevin Looney, as the team gears up for the upcoming season. According to StatMuse, Hield averages 3 3-pointers per game, making him 4th overall in this category, while Thompson ranks 2nd with just a slight edge at 3.1. Since Hield's rookie year in 2016, he's made over 1,924 three-pointers, second only to Steph Curry's 2,154. While Thompson has had 4 seasons with 250-plus three-pointers, Hield has surpassed that mark 5 times. Although his overall scoring stats may raise some doubts, Hield has shown that he can step into Thompson's role when necessary. What about Kyle Anderson? Stackhouse's praise for Anderson as a jack-of-all-trades rings true. While his scoring may not stand out, his ability to facilitate offense as a wing and provide strong defense and rebounding is noteworthy. Anderson's clutch strip against Luka Doncic in February 2023 is still fresh in fans' minds. Even Nikola Jokic praised Anderson, saying, "Kyle's a smart player. He knows how to impact the game, whether with assists, rebounds, or his high basketball IQ." Hield and Anderson have clearly earned respect from the coaching staff, and even Steve Kerr is feeling optimistic. For fans worried about Hield being the next Splash Brother and overshadowing Thompson's legacy, Hield himself put those concerns to rest. After joining the Warriors, some labeled Hield as a replacement for Klay Thompson. According to Shams Charania, the Warriors had reportedly been targeting Hield since they lost Klay. While stepping into Thompson's shoes is a tall order, Hield made it clear that he's not feeling the pressure. When asked if he's feeling the weight of being seen as Klay's replacement, Hield smiled and said, "There's no pressure. I'm just here to do my job." He also sent a message of appreciation to Klay, adding, "What Klay has done for this organization is incredible. I've admired him for years, and he's special. I don't see it as pressure, just an exciting challenge to step into that role and see if I can get the same looks he did." Do you think Buddy Hield can match Klay Thompson's impact with the Warriors? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. New 2. The Golden State Warriors' hopes for a championship run heavily rely on Andrew Wiggins returning to his all-star form. After a rough 2023-24 season, where Wiggins posted the worst stats of his career and faced trade rumors, the Warriors will need him to perform at his peak to contend. Wiggins played a critical role in the Warriors' 2022 championship victory, excelling both offensively and defensively. However, entering the 2024-25 season, many doubt the Warriors' chances, especially after missing the 2024 playoffs. While Stephen Curry remains a top 10 player in the league and Draymond Green continues to be a defensive powerhouse, the team lacks the star power needed to dominate in the highly competitive Western Conference. Despite these concerns, the Warriors have worked to strengthen their roster. After losing Klay Thompson and Chris Paul, they brought in Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton, and Kyle Anderson to add depth. They are also counting on younger players like Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski to step up. Wiggins, who was a standout in their 2022 title run, needs to regain that form. In 2021-22, he earned his first All-Star nod and proved invaluable during the playoffs, particularly in the finals, where he was a key defender against Jason Tatum and contributed significantly to the team's success. His 16.5 points per game and 47% shooting in the postseason, combined with strong rebounding and defense, made him a vital part of the Warriors' championship push. Unfortunately, Wiggins hasn't maintained that level of play. He started the 2022-23 season strong, but missed a large portion of games due to personal reasons and a rib injury. His limited off-season training led to an inconsistent 2023-24 season, where his shooting and efficiency were below par. However, he showed some improvement toward the end of the season, averaging 14.5 points and 4.9 rebounds with better shooting percentages. With a full and healthy off-season, there's hope that Wiggins can return to his 2022 form. If he does, the Warriors could still be a force to reckon with in the upcoming season, despite moving on from the Klay Thompson era. New 1. Jonathan Kuminga is eligible for a rookie extension with the Golden State Warriors this offseason, but it seems unlikely he'll receive a max contract. According to NBA insider Brett Siegel, the Warriors are expected to offer him a 5-year deal valued between $140 to $155 million. The Warriors are reportedly looking to extend Jonathan Kuminga with a contract in the range of $140 to $155 million. Although Kuminga is eligible for a max extension worth $225 million, similar to the deals signed by fellow 2021 draft pick Scottie Barnes and Franz Wagner, the Warriors don't appear to believe Kuminga has shown enough to justify that kind of contract. Kuminga had his best NBA season in 2023-24, averaging 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 0.7 steals, and 0.5 blocks per game. His increased production came after head coach Steve Kerr finally gave the 21-year-old more playing time, and Kuminga demonstrated he could thrive with greater opportunities. However, his improved performance has put the Warriors in a challenging position. Offering near-max money after just one strong season is risky, but failing to meet Kuminga's expectations could lead to dissatisfaction. This is particularly concerning given the rocky start to his career with Golden State. Kuminga struggled to find consistent playing time during his first 2 seasons, which caused some frustration. Tension seemed to peak in January when reports suggested Kuminga had lost confidence in Kerr after being benched during the final 18 minutes of a game against the Denver Nuggets. Kuminga had posted 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in just under 19 minutes and was understandably upset about not re-entering the game. While Kuminga saw more court time following the report, the situation highlighted potential friction between him and the team. If the Warriors' offer falls significantly below his expectations, they risk further alienating him. Siegel noted that Kuminga's camp is pushing for a max contract, and NBA insider Jake Fisher echoed this sentiment on the No Cap Room podcast, stating that Kuminga and his representatives are seeking a full max extension. As the start of the 2024-25 season approaches, the window for the Warriors and Kuminga to reach an agreement is closing. If no deal is reached by then, Kuminga will become a restricted free agent in 2025, and the Warriors will have to decide whether to match any offers he receives.